Join me as I dive into the challenge of finding love again after 50. Can I navigate the dating scene and discover a meaningful connection? Let's explore this together as we talk about dating, building emotional connections, and creating supportive relationships that last. Whether you're looking for love after 50 or navigating relationships, this journey could inspire you. Welcome to Age Well Today. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that's on a lot of minds: finding love again after 50. The dating scene may look a little different than it did in our younger years, but it's still full of possibilities, love, and meaningful connections. Whether you're dealing with loneliness after 50 or simply trying to navigate relationships in this new chapter of life, we'll cover it all. I'll share tips, advice, and real stories to show you that love can happen at any age. So, let's dive in. First, let's talk about the dating scene after 50. A lot of people think that finding love after 50 is hard or impossible, but that's simply not true. In fact, studies show that over 40% of people over 50 in the US are actively dating or seeking companionship. Whether you're coming out of a long-term relationship, dealing with divorce, or simply deciding it's time to open your heart again, you're not alone. And while the process may look different now, it's still very much possible to build meaningful connections. But before we go further, let's explore some of the challenges that come with dating after 50. These are things that many people experience, and they are definitely worth talking about. For example, loneliness after 50 is something that many people face. You may have friends, family, or a full social life, but there's still a sense that something is missing. Maybe you're longing for a deeper emotional connection, or maybe you're just looking for someone to share experiences with. Another common challenge is societal perceptions of aging. Society sometimes sends the message that love and romance are only for the young, but that's simply not the case. Mature dating is a growing trend, and we need to challenge these outdated notions about age and relationships. Love doesn't have an age limit. The key is to approach it with an open heart and mind. Next, let's talk about emotional connection. After 50, we're usually looking for something deeper than just physical attraction or a casual fling. We want healthy relationships that offer support, companionship, and shared values. But building an emotional connection can sometimes feel daunting. You might wonder, am I too old for love? Am I ready for a relationship again? These are valid questions, and it's okay to feel uncertain. What's important is that you give yourself the space to explore these emotions. One of the best ways to build an emotional connection is to be vulnerable and honest. We've all lived through enough experiences by now to know that being real is the only way to form a true connection. So don't be afraid to share your feelings, your fears, and your hopes. The right person will appreciate your honesty and openness. Now let's explore some practical advice for navigating the dating scene after 50. One of the most important things is to not rush into anything. When you're older, you've likely experienced life's ups and downs, so you probably already know what you're looking for in a partner. Take your time to really get to know someone before committing to a relationship. Ask questions, share your thoughts, and enjoy the process of getting to know someone new. One of the great things about dating after 50 is that you're often more clear on what you want. You've been through relationships before, and you know the qualities that are most important to you. Maybe you value honesty above all, or perhaps you're looking for someone who shares your passion for travel or adventure. Whatever it is, be upfront about it. You can also consider online dating as an option. Online platforms provide a space for singles over 50 to meet others who are looking for love, companionship, or simply a connection. Online dating doesn't have to be intimidating. It can be an exciting way to meet new people and see if you click. And let's face it, many people have found lasting relationships through online platforms, so it's definitely worth considering. Another important factor in relationships after 50 is maintaining an active social life. Whether you're dating after 50 or simply looking to meet new people, staying active in your community can be a huge benefit. Try joining social groups that interest you, whether it's a book club, hiking group, or even a cooking class. These activities can help you build supportive relationships and make meaningful connections with others. Additionally, nurturing friendships is key. Sometimes, we can focus so much on romantic relationships that we forget how important it is to have a strong support system. Your friendships are the foundation of your emotional well-being, so make sure you're investing in those too. Let's take a look at some real-life stories of love after 50. Take the example of Robert and Lisa, who met at a community event. Both had been through challenging marriages and weren't sure if they were ready for love again. But after a few conversations, they started spending more time together. Now, several years later, they are happily married and share a life full of adventures and joy. Robert and Lisa's story is a beautiful example of how love can find you when you least expect it. Then there's the story of Jane and George, who reconnected after decades of being apart. They were childhood sweethearts who lost touch after high school. But thanks to social media, they were able to reconnect in their 50s. Now, they're planning to travel the world together and have rekindled their relationship in a way that neither of them thought possible. Their story is a reminder that sometimes love finds you when you've let go of expectations and are just open to the possibilities. So, how can you build healthy relationships that stand the test of time? First, it's important to prioritize communication. Open, honest conversations are the cornerstone of any strong relationship. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. If something bothers you, talk about it. If something excites you, share that too. The more you communicate, the deeper your emotional connection will grow. Also, remember to keep things fun and fresh. As we get older, it's easy to fall into routines, but dating should still be exciting. Keep trying new things together, whether it's exploring new hobbies, going on spontaneous trips, or simply enjoying quiet moments together. Finding love after 50 is a journey, and it can be one of the most rewarding chapters of your life. Whether you're building relationships from the ground up or trying to rekindle a past connection, remember that love is always possible. Stay open, stay hopeful, and be kind to yourself as you navigate the world of mature dating and relationships. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What challenges have you faced in finding love after 50? What has worked for you in building supportive relationships? Please share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Age Well Today for more tips and advice on relationships, dating, and living your best life after 50. Remember, love is always within reach, at any age.